Sabaha everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing some case reviews for our Galaxy S10e, S10 and S10 Plus. I had some cases sent over from Rhinoshield, ESR and Tudia, and the main thing I want to make sure to share with you guys today is A, how do they look on our devices, but B, do they work with wireless charging as well as reverse wireless charging when we're using them with these cases. This is TK, let's check them out. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and that bell icon to be notified whenever we push out new videos on the channel. So here we have the cases. We have 3 cases from Rhinoshield for the S10 Plus. We have 2 cases from Tudia and then some additional ones from ESR for the S10. And then I have some S10e cases sitting here directly from ESR. The main thing I want to make sure is A, how do they look on our devices? B, do they provide the protection that they're offering or they're claiming? And then C, do they still work with wireless charging and reverse wireless charging? So we'll test out the wireless charging with this little power bank and reverse wireless charging with the Samsung buds to see if they're still able to show some light here as you know when we have the cases on. So let's go ahead and put our S10 Plus down. Taking out the cases is always going to be pretty good. So this one is just basically a bumper case. So you just insert your phone right there. And for the most part, your phone is entirely basically raised on the front and on the back. You can see there's a little lip right there, one on the front, one on the back. But the actual device itself is actually exposed. So if you have a glass protector on the front, I would recommend you installing a glass protector on the back, depending if there's manufacturers out there or some kind of protector so that you don't get any issues when you have it in your pocket. But overall, there should be no issues with wireless charging or reverse wireless charging with this case, as there's really no coverage here, so we shouldn't have any issues. But the buttons, everything is good. All the exposed areas are good, and then we have an opening here directly for the headphone jack, the microphone, and the the USB-C and the bottom firing speaker. Definitely a very nice. If you like bumper cases, this is definitely really nice, and it does provide the raised lip on the front and on the back for both the front and the back, so to be able to make sure that your device is not laying flat either on the back or on the front with this device, with this case. The next one is the solid suite, and this one actually has some honeycomb patterns inside. It is a solid case. There's no soft materials on the inside. It is a one-piece case, and of course just the slip-on, boom boom, right there. And definitely really, I like the carbon fiber feeling on the back here. It looks really nice. Let's go ahead and turn on the wireless charger here, and I have power. Let's go ahead and put it on. Wireless charging looks great. Wireless power share. So let's go ahead and put it on. Here we get power. I did feel that vibration, and you can see right there that little power red LED. So it looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and cancel this. And overall, everything's good. We do have a placement for the lanyard here, and I think, yeah, we have the one similar here on the little bumper case. So if you like to use lanyards, this is going to be pretty good. The rest of it looks pretty solid, raised all the way on the front ever so slightly. It's not as pronounced because I do have a glass protector, but if I guess they had the regular protector, it should be pretty easy. And the last case that we have here, it pretty much is the exact same one as the second one without the carbon fiber back. So if you're looking for one that's just more of a basically just plain black, I think this one looks great. Although for me, I like the carbon fiber. Made exactly out of the same material and both glass friendly. So if you have, let's say, the dome glass installed or other protectors, this should be pretty good. As long as they say they're case friendly, this should be pretty good for your phone. Next we have the Galaxy S10, and again, I have a couple of cases from Tudia. These cases are the merged cases. Let's open up one of them. We have a little insert here. For the most part, both of these cases are the exact same. They are a 2-piece plastic. There's a soft TPU plastic and a hard shell plastic here in the back for better protection. And of course, inserting our device should be pretty simple. Now, I don't have a glass protector, but I do have the actual built-in protector that came with our device, and you can see right there, there's a little bit of a bubble building up. But there shouldn't be any issue, and I think this is more of just the way it was. The buttons on the left, we have a raised lip here on the back. The color accent is different on different cases, so this is not the only 2 colors they make. I'll give you guys a link, of course, in the description below. Button on the right, of course, everything is open and pretty good. We do have a raised lip, and the case itself looks pretty good. Both of these colors are pretty nice. This one is just a black on black. This one is a more of a teal or a turquoise, I guess, on black. And of course it has Tudia on the back, and this looks really nice. It doesn't have too much bulk, but it definitely provides protection over just a standard, either a bumper case, as it does actually cover the back. The next case we're going to talk about is from ESR, and this one is a clear case, very soft, very easy. This is minimal added thickness to your device. So if you're trying to get the thinnest clear case with some protection, as it does have those ridges on the edges here for drop protections on the angles, and basically an ever so slight raised lip right there, providing you slightly raised, obviously off the table when you're putting your device. On the back, there isn't much of a raise around it, but there is a ring around the actual camera lenses. The buttons, of course, everything is opened up. There should be no reason why this one does not work with wireless charging. We'll do wireless charging first. And we got it there. And you get it right there, and then we'll put it on the back. Give it a second. And right there, the light turns on. Now I realized when I did the Tudia, I didn't do the wireless charging for you guys, so we'll give it a second right there. Wireless charging works great. Let's bring down here, and then we'll do on power share. Again, same thing. Let's go ahead and put our buds. And right there. You do need to find the right spot for it to work, but it does actually seem to be supported with wireless share as well as wireless charging. The last two cases that I have here, one of them has more of an industrial look. They're both the single case. This one's all basically TPU. This one has a softer material here, and it does have a softer back. Both of them obviously are made for the S10, so let's go ahead and try the first one. Now this one fits nicely, but it does add a little bit more protection. You can see it here. It's built on the edges of the actual device. The display is raised on the top and on the bottom. All the buttons are there. There is a raised, kind of an ever so slight slant down towards the actual sensors. No obstructions, of course, on the bottom. And let's go ahead and do wireless charging. I'm pretty sure this one's going to work. Should be no issues. And let's go ahead and unlock our device. No issues at all. Again, depends on the cases. It should be okay as long as you're not getting one of those otter boxes. And if you are getting one of those cases, I think overall most of us already know that wireless charging most of the time will not have any effect, but reverse wireless charging I think would probably end up having that. This one's actually one of the nicer feeling ones. It's very soft, as I mentioned to you guys. You do need to make sure that it goes over the actual front all the way there. And it definitely feels very nice and smooth. It's not slippery, but it's smooth. It does have the ESR logo, all the openings, everything looks great. I think if you're looking for one that kind of just almost matches the color of the S10, the standard S10 in black, this one's going to be pretty close. It looks really nice. And I'm pretty sure wireless charging, let's go ahead and do it real quick. Works great. And let's do reverse wireless charging. I'm pretty sure that one's going to be even great as well. Switching over to the S10e, this one definitely has a few cases, different designs. We have one with the little clip here, and there's the one that I actually really like, and I definitely like this one specifically for the S10 Plus. This one has actually a back that is almost made out of glass. It's very hard, it's very nice. It's a see-through case, which still allows us to see the beautiful color of our brand new devices. Gives us access to the fingerprint sensor. It doesn't actually cover it because we do need access to it. And the S10e, as you know, the fingerprint sensor and the power button is the same button on the right side. On the left, everything is pretty good. We have that lanyard sitting here. And these are, of course, all made by ESR. All the ports are open. Everything is good on the top. Let's go ahead and unlock the device. And of course, first thing we want to do is wireless charging. Go ahead and put it on. And it should be pretty easy, no question. It starts charging the device. And of course, we're going to do wireless power share. We'll scroll down and you get it right there. Again, one of the main benefits of this actually is the fact that it actually has a very nice hard back casing there. So if you have glass protection on the front, glass protector on the back, you're definitely going to be set. It has that lanyard and all the different protections, as well as a very ever so slightly raised lip here on the front and on the back. It's not as pronounced as some of the other cases, so just keep in mind this one's kind of thin, but it does provide protection on the edges. This is very similar to the one we saw for the S10. The only difference is that the entire side is open, mostly to expose, let's go ahead and close it here, to expose the fingerprint sensor. So because of that placement there and the power button placement, this will work very nicely, and we already know that it does work with wireless charging as well as reverse wireless charging. The case to the left of that is the soft plastic one that I showed you guys, and this is one of my favorite ones as it's very low profile, but it also provides us that protection that we're looking for. We're going to start looking over at this one, and this one looks like to be the most rugged case that I have of all the cases from ESR. So here we have it. It is made by ESR. It is a thick case, two-piece. The back is hard plastic, and then we have softer plastic on the inside for the device. Slide that in. Let's go ahead and swipe it down. Turn off the phone. Looks really nice. It definitely does add a little bit of a bulk. You'll notice right there, that little bump right there for the actual kickstand. The cool thing about it obviously is that you're able to use it as a kickstand this way, or as actually a standing kickstand, so you can actually put it on a table. Let's say you're using it and you're eating and you want to be able to basically just scroll through and do different things. This will work very nicely for you. Built in, it looks very sturdy. All the ports are open. Let's double check wireless charging. Normally when they add thickness to cases, that's usually when wireless charging kind of goes out the door, but let's double check here. Well, it looks like because the actual placement is at the bottom, no issues there. Let's go ahead and do reverse wireless charging. And here we have it. So the only thing would be here is that you'd need to make sure that the buds are sitting sideways as opposed to lengthwise, as that does create a little bit of a gap there, and reverse wireless charging doesn't work. But other than that, this case I think will probably provide you the best protection out of all the cases I showed you today. Now, just to let you know that both Rhinoshield and Tudia do make cases for the E as well as the Plus. This is by no means the entire lineup of cases, but this is just a nice little selection and then showing you guys what they have to offer. Rhinoshield also sent me some cases directly for the OnePlus 6T and of course the Pixel 3 XL. They have different designs. They have the bumper case as well as the other one that I showed you guys directly with the casing in different colors. Definitely no shortage of cases for any of your devices, going directly for the Rhinoshield, ESR, or Tudia. So my favorite 3 designs out of all the cases that I showed you today would be the carbon fiber case directly from Rhinoshield, the clear version that I showed you guys with the glass back on the one that I got from ESR, because it not only is allowing us to see the device, meaning the color of your phone, so you can enjoy that, but it also provides you the protection of almost having glass on the back of your display or on the back of your phone. So if you have glass protector on the front and a glass case on the back, you're pretty much protected and you still can see your device, so you're not losing out on the design. And the last one, of course, is that really nice material that we had in the back, the one that was given out again by ESR. Let me know in the comments below which one is your favorite design, and of course, thank you very much to Tudia, Rhinoshield, and ESR for providing me these cases. Like and subscribe as usual. Let me know in the comments below what do you guys think, and share this with anybody that just picked up the Galaxy S10, 10e, or 10 Plus, as these cases will provide them great protection and great stylish design to augment their device. I'll see you guys in the next video.